Guys, today is the day we got keys to the farmhouse. So it is the 30th of January today. We have a bit of a time crunch on this build. We have until the end of May to have this renovation complete and ready to move into. Let me explain. Our current living situation is comfortable for now, but come May 31st, we have a baby coming and our living situation won't be as comfortable. So my goal is to remodel this farmhouse in 4 months, preferably earlier, to comfortably move in and have this house baby ready. But to get to that point, it's gonna involve a lot of work. I gotta show you. Starting with this bathroom. I mean, the tile goes all the way to the ceiling. I can't really imagine a day this was in style. It's everywhere. The tile's everywhere. So this is the kitchen. There's nothing wrong with this kitchen, but this is a genuine 120-year-old farmhouse. And I'll get to what makes it a farmhouse, but when I walk in this kitchen, I don't feel farmhouse. I know this farmhouse style has been done many times, but we're gonna do our take, and I say we as in my wife and I are gonna do our take on farmhouse. I'm gonna probably keep some of the layout, but I don't love a few things. For starters, I don't like the range in the island. I'm not a fan of that. Other than that, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't like lazy Susan, so I'm gonna get rid of that Susan right there. But we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll keep the lazy. I don't know. Who knows? So right off the kitchen is the primary. I only call it the primary because it's the biggest room in the house, but a primary nonetheless. So walking in, you got these built-ins. They're from California Closet. They're actually not bad. They look pretty nice. And then this was a closet earlier, but these ones were removed to make way for these ones right here. So yeah. And there's just a few things, you know, we're gonna fix, like the crown molding in this situation. I'll probably remove the wainscoting and just patch the drywall. Then walking down the hallway, bathroom of course. Then this is the dining room, and this is the living room. I'm not really a fan of the blue fireplace, but upstairs is going to be the biggest change in terms of layout. It's just not gonna work for our lifestyle. So this is room number 1. Not the biggest room, but it's good enough for baby. Then we have this bathroom, which I always thought it was, when I looked at the pictures and what I thought I remembered from looking at it earlier, I thought it was a full bath, but it's only a half bath. So it has a toilet and a sink. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I have an idea, which I'm gonna share with you, but either increase this bathroom to put a tub or turn this space into the bathroom and then just delete that bathroom. So one of the two is gonna happen. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but we're getting a tub up here. We're getting a full bath because there's no way. My goal is to make this $1 million home, and there's no way that's gonna happen with a half bath in between 2 bedrooms upstairs. Like, this is where the kids are gonna be. So how would we not have a tub? And this is room number 2. There's this weird little space out here. The temperature in this room is basically the temperature of outside, so we're gonna figure that out. There's a lot to juggle. There's a lot of moving parts, and it's gonna be fun. Got 3 to 4 months to get it done, so we'll figure it out. So this is the basement. This is the light. I don't know if this is actually the light to the base, but it just is a little limp noodle. So we got to get the trusty old Milwaukee and figure out if there's a way to turn these lights on. All right, I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. Okay, so don't worry about it. So you walk downstairs, immediately to your left, washer, dryer, pressure tank. So this is obviously going to be the laundry room. Then we got this old boy. I don't know if it's completely empty, so I'm sure that's not even in. And there's also a little gauge here. It's completely empty, so I will probably just end up getting rid of that. And then in this corner, the HVAC system takes up the entire space. It's kind of hard to figure out a way to make this like a usable, friendly space. The only space left is this, which is just, it's low, you know. It's low, it's kind of narrow, but what makes this space very weird is there's a bathroom. And I don't think I can call it a full bathroom because it has a shower, a toilet, but no sink. So it's usable, but I don't know what I'm gonna do down here. I wanna add some usability to the space because there's a bathroom already here. The only space I'd have to work with would be this space right here, and I don't really think I can do much with it. We'll see. We'll put a placeholder in that area right now. That's what the basement looks like. But working my way upstairs, guys, we're gonna head outside. I'm gonna show you what makes this a authentic farmhouse. I actually used to live, during my childhood, I used to live just down the road. And my wife lived over that way. So when I would go visit her and her brothers, because we were friends, I would always pass this house. This house used to house exotic animals like zebras and flamingos. I saw some camels, alpacas. So some very unique animals. And so this was a very purpose-built farm. So I'm currently standing in the big barn, the main barn on this land. Now, if you were here, you'd be able to smell the fact that this is and was, and for a long time served, its purpose of being a barn. Each of these stalls had a purpose, it had an animal in it. This was an authentic barn. Very, very cool structure. There are currently no animals on this property. I don't think we'll be getting any farm animals, but I'm not gonna get rid of this. This is gonna stay here. I'm probably gonna refresh it a little bit. I'm thinking about painting the structure. I see myself making it look nicer from the outside, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to keep this purpose-built structure here. I heard a noise, and I don't know what it was. Anyways, So I'm gonna get out of here. My main purpose with this property is to focus on the farmhouse. That's my main goal. These structures are really cool. I don't have a use for them. I'll likely end up painting them and making them look a little nicer from the outside. But in terms of the purpose and what they're for, I don't have a purpose for them. But the farmhouse, I'm gonna make sure that the farmhouse gets so much love. So there's a lot I plan to do with the outside. It's not necessarily that it's in bad shape. This is a metal siding. What I want to do is add an R value to the side. My plan is to remove all the siding and put up an R, it's the R 9.6 zip wall, tape the seams, add a rain screen, and then reside the entire house to not only increase the R value of the house, but it was also built 120 years ago. So not only will the look of it look significantly nicer, it's gonna look like a nice farmhouse, but it will perform better as well. So my plan with the siding is it will all be board and batten on the main level, and then the dormers will be a lap siding, probably just like that traditional 8-inch lap siding. So it'll make the house look more like a farmhouse, and ultimately just a little nicer than what it looks like right now. So walking to the front, there's nothing noteworthy or mentionable. We got a bright green door. The plan is to swap this door out because I'm not a fan of that in the slightest. Likely replace all these windows because they're not going to be as efficient as the newer ones, and hopefully gain some credits or rebates with that. This window is massive, so I might just do like 3 tall little skinny windows. I haven't really gone down the path too much on exactly how I want the windows to look, but the goal is resheeting the side, adding a rain screen, new siding, and then replacing the old windows with new windows. There are a few windows like this kitchen window, and then all of these windows in the back little sunroom, mudroom area that are newer, so I'll probably end up keeping those. But for the most part, there are windows that are not efficient. And if I'm gonna go through all that trouble to get the zip up and tape it and rain screen and do all the proper building practices, I'm gonna replace the windows that are not efficient. So this is the farmhouse. I'm excited to bring you guys along. This is a 120-year-old farmhouse. I'm about to show it the love it deserves and hopefully make it last another 100 years. So I just wanted to share with you what my plans are with the house. My goal is to release 1 video a week updating this house. My overall goal is to get this house completed in about 4 months, which is gonna be a bit of a task, but it's kind of a non-negotiable because we gotta get this thing done before baby comes. It's gonna be a fun project and I hope you guys enjoy it too. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.